Hey guys, it's your girl Nayla back with another video on my channel, and today I'm going to be doing the ultimate middle school guide because I'm about to go into high school and I've been through all three grades of middle school, so I'm going to be giving y'all the ultimate guide to survive middle school because it can be a lot sometimes and I've been through it all. So yeah, before I get this video started, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you guys are notified every time I post a new video, because if you're not subscribed, then what are you doing? Please tell me. What are you doing? But anyways, y'all, let's get this video started. Okay, y'all, so the first topic is expectations. Now, middle school is not as scary as the teachers make it seem. Now, teachers make it seem like, oh, you gotta run to your classes. Teachers will lock the door on you if you're late to class. It's not necessarily like that. Some teachers can be strict, but not all of them are strict like that. So most of the time, you'll have time to get to your classes. You don't have to run to your classes because honestly, you never had to run to your classes because now if you're like purposely late, then you're probably gonna have to run to your classes. But if you're not purposely late and you're trying to get to your class, you don't have to run because if you're not purposely late, then it's not your fault. You don't have to run to class. So I never heard the point of running to class if it's not your fault. So yeah. But the next thing is grades. Now, grades, you want to make sure you're staying on top of your grades because especially if you're starting in 6th grade, the work is going to start getting harder. It's probably going to be more difficult for you. So I would say to ask questions if you're feeling lost. Always stay on top of your grades. Do your homework before talking to your friends or hanging out with your friends. And if you're hanging out or talking with your friends, make sure they have their homework done, so you're keeping each other accountable, so that way both y'all can have your homework done without having bad grades, and y'all both won't be like, oh, I have bad grades, because bad grades is not cool, not tough, whatever you want to call it. Because if you have bad grades, then how do you expect to pass the school? How do you expect to move on to the next grade? Like, how do you expect to get on roll? Like, how do you expect to do well? The next thing is friendships. Now, it's okay. You don't have to be scared to make friends, because especially if you're in 6th grade, most of this is going to be tailored to 6th graders. Now, 7th and 8th graders, y'all can have this too, because I know y'all might still be scared to make friends. But honestly, especially if you're in 6th grade, most of the people are just coming into middle school just like you. Everyone's nervous. Everyone wants to make their own friends, but they're nervous too. So if you see that someone else is nervous or you want to make friends, just try to have a little conversation starter, like, hey, what class are you in? Like, if you have a question about the class, ask them a question and see if they know, and then y'all can start talking from there. Just little conversation starters to start talking to the people in your class or the people around you, so that way you can start making friends. And you don't have to have a big friend group, because most of the time with people with big friend groups, a lot of times they be having a lot of mess, be starting a lot of drama, and that's the next topic I'm going to get into. But just try to have a small circle of people that you can trust. Now, not everyone you can trust, because people sometimes you can't trust, because people just be doing weird stuff. But if you can find people who care about you, who are happy for you, or genuinely good people, then try to find that. But if you can't, then just try to find friends that you can talk to, at least, so you don't feel lonely. But yeah, the next thing is drama. Now, you can talk to people, like I said, for friendships, you can have friends, but you gotta remember, not everyone's gonna be your friend, because people can be all up in your face, be all nice to you, and then talking behind your back. So try not to tell everyone everything or your opinions on other people, because they can go back to the person and twist up your words, and that can lead up to a fight or more just petty stuff that doesn't need to happen, because most of the time it's stupid and immature. So just try to stay out of it and don't tell everyone your business or your opinions on other people, because they can twist your words and start spreading rumors about you, because people are weird like that. So yeah. But the second and last thing is relationships. Now, don't rush to get in a relationship, because most of y'all are young. and what's the point of it? Because most of them don't last because everyone in middle school are at the age where they're not mature yet. Like, this most of the time they're not gonna last. Especially the boys, they're gonna be weird and they're just going through puberty, just like everyone's going to puberty, and most of the time it's not gonna work out because people are immature at the age. So yeah, and I just come out of middle school and I'm still kind of, well, I'm mature for my age, but some people that are like my age are still immature. So I know, coming for someone that's kind of immature, I mean someone that's mature myself. So yeah. But the last thing is hygiene. Now, hygiene, you gotta make sure you take showers every day. Make sure, if you're not taking a shower every day, which you should be taking a shower every day, take it every other day. Make sure you put that deodorant on. Especially if you have PE, make sure you put that deodorant on. Make sure you keep a deodorant or a spray deodorant with you, because when I tell you, people will be coming back from PE smelling musty, stinky, and it just don't smell good. Like, people don't want to be smelling that, especially if it's multiple people smelling like that. No one wants to smell that because that's nasty, and you don't want to smell that either. And you don't want to be the person that's the main one smelling, because then people are going to make jokes about you, and then that's just not going to make you feel good about yourself. So just carry deodorant. Make sure you put deodorant on. If you want to have a fragrance or like perfume or cologne, whatever you want to do, put it on, because you don't want to be smelling musty at all. Like, that's not top. But anyways, y'all, let's get into the others. Be nice to all your administrators, all your teachers, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to get like into like specialty high schools in the future, they're gonna be the people that are giving you recommendations. So you gotta be nice with all of them. So that way, if you're trying to get into any specialty programs in high school, or like say you want to get into like National Junior Honor Society, all the stuff like that, you got to be cool with all your teachers, so that way they can see, like, they can know that you're a respectable, nice person. That way they can give you a good recommendation, because if you are bad in their class or they don't like you because you're disrespectful, what do you think they're going to write on their recommendations? Then they're not going to lie because of you just trying to tell them that you want a recommendation because you want to go to that place, or you want to get into that program or that thing. They're not going to do that just because you want them to. You have to show it. You got to show that you're that type of person that you need. You got to show that you're the type of person that wants to get in there, and you got to show your attitude. You just got to show your behavior skills, so that way they can give a good recommendation. So yeah, but anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, I don't know what to say, but if you did, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.